Hello, darlings, and welcome. Today, I want to take you on a journey to a city that has completely captured my heart, St. Petersburg, Russia. The air here feels different, filled with a gentle magic, whispering tales of tsars and poets. Unlike the roar of other capitals, St. Petersburg is a melody, inviting you to discover its secrets at your own pace. Canals crisscross the city, reflecting pastel facades, earning it the name Venice of the North. In summer, the white nights keep the city awake. In winter, frozen canals and glowing cafes offer warmth and comfort. St. Petersburg feels intimate, designed for strolling and contemplation. Lose yourself in charming courtyards, hidden alleyways, and perhaps stumble upon a tiny chapel or a tucked-away garden. The city's true spirit lives in these quiet moments of discovery. There's a grace here, in the curve of a bridge, the details of a historic building, and the quiet dignity of its people. St. Petersburg doesn't need to shout. Its beauty speaks for itself. It invites you to become part of its story, to add your footsteps to its cobbled streets. It's a place both monumental and deeply personal, a city of grand history and human connection. To walk through St. Petersburg is to step into a living history book. The architecture is breathtaking. Every street reveals another masterpiece. Start with Nevsky Prospect, the city's grand stage, flanked by the majestic Kazan Cathedral and the fairy tale Church of the Savior on spilled blood. Palace Square is the city's heart, where the Winter Palace and the Hermitage Museum stand as testaments to imperial power. The vastness of the square, the curve of the General Staff Building, and the triumphal arch all exude drama and history. But beauty isn't just in the landmarks. Wander along the Griboyedov or Moika canals to find the city's romantic soul. Grand mansions in pastel hues reflect in the water, and every bridge offers a new view. Imagine Pushkin strolling these embankments, poetry in his mind. Just outside the city, visit Peterhof's golden fountains or the Catherine Palace's legendary amber room, worlds of fantasy and artistry. Even amidst opulence, there's a sense of craftsmanship that moves you. St. Petersburg was built with passion for beauty, not just power. Every corner feels like a work of art. This city is a living museum, one you can touch, feel, and become part of. People often ask me, what about Moscow? Moscow is bold, dynamic, and the beating heart of modern Russia. But for me, it lacks the gentle soul of St. Petersburg. Moscow is business, rushing crowds, relentless pace, a city that demands your energy. St. Petersburg gives you energy. It invites you to breathe, relax, and simply be. The people here are warm and open, eager to share their city's heritage. There's a quiet pride, a willingness to help, and a sense of belonging. Moscow feels grounded and imposing. St. Petersburg feels European, ethereal, a window to the West. It's a city of artists, writers, and dreamers, making it approachable and enchanting. Moscow impresses, St. Petersburg charms. Moscow is a city you visit. St. Petersburg is a city you fall in love with. I remember sharing a smile with a stranger in a cafe. No words needed, just a moment of beauty. That's the essence of this city. Shared moments, human connection. In St. Petersburg, you don't just see the city, you feel it. You can't truly know St. Petersburg without tasting it. Start your day with a pishka, light, airy Russian donuts dusted with sugar, found in timeless pishekhnayas. For a real meal, try pelmeni, tender dumplings filled with meat, served with a dollop of sour cream. In a family-run cafe, I tasted pelmeni made by a grandmother. Each bite felt like a warm welcome. Explore Kuznechny Market, where the air is rich with dill, smoked fish, and ripe berries. Babushkas proudly offer samples of apples and honey, making the market a feast for the senses. I bought wild berry jam that tasted like pure sunshine. St. Petersburg's cafe culture is thriving. Cozy coffee shops with mismatched furniture, shelves of books, and friendly cats. Here, you can enjoy honey cake while listening to jazz, feeling the city's creative pulse. It's a perfect blend of old and new, traditional flavors in modern, vibrant spaces. Food here is more than sustenance. It's a way to connect with the city's soul. Every meal tells a story. In St. Petersburg, you taste history and hospitality in every bite. St. Petersburg lives and breathes art. The State Hermitage Museum, housed in the Winter Palace, is a treasure trove. Masterpieces by Da Vinci, Rembrandt, and more. Don't rush. Savor a few rooms and let the art speak to you. The Russian Museum reveals the soul of Russian art, from ancient icons to powerful realist canvases. Seeing Repin's barge haulers on the Volga in person is unforgettable. The city's cultural life extends beyond museums. This is the home of Tchaikovsky, Shostakovich, and Stravinsky. A night at the Mariinsky Theatre, watching ballet or opera, is pure magic. Art spills onto the streets, violinists in underpasses, contemporary galleries in courtyards, poetry readings in bookshops. The creative spirit is everywhere, making the city vibrant and inspiring. St. Petersburg nurtures its artists and celebrates culture as a living, breathing force. Here, art isn't just seen, it's felt. Every corner hums with creativity. This city is a symphony of inspiration. Getting around St. Petersburg is a joy. The metro is beautiful, but the city is best explored on foot or by water. Walk the historic center. Every step reveals something beautiful. Let yourself wander, following canals or golden spires, and make your own discoveries. In warmer months, take a boat trip along the canals for a new perspective, gliding under bridges, past palaces, as city lights sparkle on the water. The raising of the bridges at night is a magical spectacle. Huge wings lifting against the lit skyline, a nightly tradition. Navigating here is easy and pleasant. The city center is compact and welcoming. Even a wrong turn leads to beauty. Public transport is simple and scenic. Traveling here isn't a chore, it's part of the adventure. In St. Petersburg, every journey is a delight. If one story captures this city's heart, it's this. Sketching the Moika River, an elderly man stopped, smiled, and shared a silent moment of pride. That's St. Petersburg. Grand gestures and quiet warmth. History is present in every stone, but life here is creative and forward-looking. The city fills your senses. The taste of a pishka, the sound of a violin, the sight of golden domes, the feel of crisp air by the Neva. St. Petersburg is a poem, not a powerhouse. A place to slow down, look closer, and feel deeply. Lose yourself in art one day. Find yourself in conversation with a local the next. This city offers more than a holiday. It's an experience that stays with you. It will enrich your soul. So come, walk the canals, stand in Palace Square, taste the food, listen to the music, meet the proud locals. St. Petersburg is waiting to share its stories. It's easy to visit, impossible to forget. Let yourself fall in love with the Venice of the North. You won't be disappointed.